Let me show you what you can achieve with a little bit of skill and a deck of cards. First, I need the 2 jokers and a chosen card. For example, let's say the 3 of clubs. We're going to lose the 3 of clubs in the middle of the deck, more or less. I think it's not right in the middle, it's in number 24, but more or less. Okay, so now that we have a chosen card and these 2 jokers, these jokers are going to be our target. They are going to be right here in the middle of the table, and when I reach your card, which I think is number 24, I'm going to make a little bit more pressure so it goes through the jokers and stays in between them. Okay, so let me try. 3, 2, 1, right there. And as you can see, right in the middle of the jokers, there's only one card, which is, of course, your 3 of clubs. Welcome to Losing and Cards. My name is Julio Rivera, and today I'm going to teach you a card trick that is harder than usual because I want you to improve your skills. So the next time you perform a card trick, it will seem easier compared to this one. Also, I'm going to begin doing giveaways in every one of my videos. In this video, I'm going to be giving away a Juggler Ambigram, my own deck of cards, and in order to participate, the only thing you need to do is to hit the like button, subscribe, and comment anything. Next week, I will choose a random winner from the comments, and I will ship them this deck of cards worldwide. But if you are outside Spain, you will need to wait a couple of weeks for the deck to arrive. So, hit the like button, subscribe, comment anything, and you will be able to win this deck of cards. And now, let's learn the magic trick. The first thing you need to learn for this trick is the top shot, which gives the illusion that you're producing the 2 jokers in a very visual way. But actually this technique is not really required because you can just pull the cards from the middle of the deck and that's it. But as you're telling the spectator that you're going to use skill, if you begin by producing these 2 cards in this fancy way, it really adds to the trick. So for this, you're going to use the same technique as the Cardini color change, in which one card changes to another one with the help of the pinky finger that is pushing the top card perpendicular to the deck, okay? So it's going to be this same technique, but instead of just pulling the card perpendicular, you are going to then release with the pinky so the card flies to the side, like so, okay? So how to do this technique? Well, first, you need to hold in mechanics grip, the regular way of holding the deck. The index goes to the top right corner, right here. And the most important fingers are the index and the thumb. Those 2 fingers are going to hold, but not in the edge, not right here, because the cards will be loose. They're going to hold on the corner, so they can make pressure and the cards are tight. Just tight enough so the pinky can reach at the bottom right corner, make pressure, release one card, put it perpendicular, and then release the finger, opening your fingers and throwing the card to the side, like so. Okay, so this is really the technique. The only way to practice is make it 100 or 1,000 times, and then when you master it, you will be able to add it to your trick. This is not really a required technique. You can begin by doing this trick just pulling the joker from the middle of the deck, and then when you master the technique, you can add this production in which you have a joker face up, then the other joker face down on top. You hold with your thumb and index, and the pinky makes pressure and throws the card to the side, and your right hand catches the card. This makes the production, and you're ready to begin. Now you need to make a control in which the spectator chooses a card, for example the 6 of diamonds. You lose it in the middle, but in reality you are not losing the card, you have it controlled right here, okay? So you need the spectator to think that the card is lost, but in reality to have it right here at the top. For this you can use any control you want. I have some explained at my YouTube channel, and I will explain more. But for example, you can make this one in which you spread the card, the spectator chooses any card, for example the 7 of spades, and when you are going to square everything up, you just put your pinky finger on top of that chosen card, the 7 of spades, and when you square everything up, you maintain that separation, that break, with the pinky, okay? So in reality, what is happening is that the spectator chooses any card, for example 3 of diamonds, you put the pinky on top, and when you square, look, when you square, the pinky is right here, making sure that you maintain that separation, that break, okay? And now you're going to grab a small pile of cards, cut it in the table, and then grab another one, but from the break. So when you cut and cut again, the 3 of diamonds is on top. Okay, so this is a very simple control. You can use any one you want. You just spread the cards, 3 of clubs, pinky break on top, square everything up, and it seems that the card is lost, but in reality you have that break right there. Cut from the break, cut again, and the 3 of clubs is on top. Okay, so now we have 2 jokers, a chosen card, in this case the 3 of clubs, and the spectator thinks that the card is lost in the middle of the deck. You can tell them that you think it's in position number 20, 12, any position you want. And what you're going to do is put this chosen card on the bottom of the 2 jokers, like so, okay? But you want to do it in an invisible way. So for this, when you make a dribble and you square the cards, or maybe you have just cutted the cards and you're grabbing the deck, at this moment what you're going to do is you're holding a mechanics grip with your left hand and middle grip with your right hand, and the thumb is going to peel the top card. You're going to put the pinky on top of the next card right here and then release. This will create another break, but instead of making it in the middle of the deck, you're going to make it underneath the top card right there. Okay, so you cut the cards, okay, like so, and when you square everything up, you just peel the top card and get a pinky break. Okay, now you have a pinky break over the chosen card. Underneath the chosen card, you put these 2 jokers on top and you get everything in middle grip. Okay, so now I have the 2 jokers and the chosen card. The next move is peeling the top card, this joker. Make sure to maintain these 2 cards square, okay? And then you peel the top card and put this packet on the table. So right now the spectator thinks that their chosen card is in the middle of the deck, and here we only have 2 jokers. But in reality, we are all done. We already have the chosen card in the middle of the jokers, and we only need to make this movement on top, so this moves the cards and reveals the chosen card, okay? So that's all we need to do. So again, we have a face up joker, face down joker, we hold with our thumb and index finger on the top corners, the pinky makes pressure, so the card goes perpendicular and then releases the pressure. This has to be really fast, so the card jumps out. We grab it with the other hand, like so, producing these 2 cards. The spectator chooses any card, for example, the Jack of Diamonds. We get a break right here. We cut again with over the break, and cut again. When we square, we get a break over the top card, which is the chosen Jack of Diamonds. We show the jokers at the same time. We grab everything, the 2 jokers and the chosen card. We peel the top card, saying that we're going to leave those jokers in the middle of the table. They are going to be our target, and we're going to throw the cards from one hand to the other, and we're going to put the chosen card in between the 2 jokers. And for this, we only need to make a spring. For the spring, it's actually an advanced technique, so you can make it like this, you can make a extension or any other thing if you want. If you don't know how to make the spring, there are many solutions, like doing this, and one card is in the middle, or maybe throwing the card like so, and then only one card goes in the middle. There are many other variations that are much more easy to perform. But for the spring, you're going to hold the deck with your like so, with your middle and ring finger on the top right corner, thumb on the bottom left corner. Okay, so they are opposite corners. You're going to make pressure. The index and pinky is next to the other fingers, and the pressure is going to come from these 4 fingers to the thumb. Okay, so the cards are released from the thumb, so it goes in this direction, not in that direction, because the main problem that people do when they learn the spring is that they throw the cards from our side to the front, like so. And this is not correct, because you don't have that much control if you want to make bigger springs. Okay, so this works, but you don't want to do it that way. It's obvious that I don't do it this way, okay? So the way you want to do it is pushing with these 4 fingers towards your thumb, towards yourself. So the cards come from the front to the bottom, okay? So like so. And then when you have this, the cards are going to go to this left hand, and you need the pinky to be up, so it holds the cards, because if you don't have the pinky, the cards will fall. but the pinky is the one that holds the cards on place, okay? So you have an open hand, but the pinky is up holding the cards, like so. And now, to make it horizontal, because you don't want to make a vertical spring for this trick, you want to make it a horizontal spring, where the cards go from one side to the other. For this, you're going to move your ring and pinky finger right here. So the cards will spring, touch this finger, and then go to the side, because it will bounce, okay? So it will touch that finger and then it will go to the side like so, okay? So this is a regular spring, and now if we put these fingers right here, this is the side spring. This is better because if you make a regular spring like so, it doesn't look that good as if you make a horizontal spring in which the cards actually look as if they are going through the jokers, okay? So that's it, that's the magic trick. Make sure to practice the spring, the horizontal spring. The top shot is not required, but if you practice, you will master it for sure. And then use any control you want to control the card on the top, get it underneath the two jokers, put it on the table, make this move, and then the magic trick ends with the chosen card in between the jokers.